And a good morning to you all. It's Friday. Good morning, and we have some cold air that's moving through the area, and snow showers. Cold front moving through. It's actually south of us now. Boy, lame snow. I have to say, I expected a little bit more, even here at Edinburgh. A perennial snowy spot, even when fronts go through. And they can see a little bit, along the edges here. There's a little dampness on the roadways. And as always, with these falling temperatures, we want to watch for some slippery areas on those roads. But overall, I expected a little more, maybe a half inch, at least enough to cover the grassy areas. But that is just not the case here. I'm not sure if any of our weather cameras, Erie, practically nothing, had a few flakes there. Let's go toward Meadville, where, let's see what we got. Do we have anything there? Nope. Again, similar, a little bit of light snow on the side. In fact, that might even just be some ice, but a little bit of light snow, not much anywhere. We've lost our connection with Conneaut Lake, and but we're trying to get that back. I'm not quite sure what the problem is. Let's go out to Warren and see if there's anything out there. And, no, hardly any flakes. This isn't a lake effect event. This is part of the frontal system. So not that we were really bullish on a lot of precipitation here, but boy, I just expected things to be a little bit more active than what we have right now. Temperatures have fallen. Just about everyone is below 30 degrees, even as cold as 25 here in Summit. And on the inland side, Conneaut Lake and Secretary Meadville, won't be surprised if they're now in the 20s. And this is what we're going to see for the rest of the day as far as temperatures. As has been the case for most of this season, we have basically cold hits on Friday, and this one is no different. There's no front, oddly enough, but the weather map, here's one that went through last evening, and this one moving through. You can follow the trough line, though, as snow making its way here into the Cleveland area and extending eastward into New York, forcing a little bit better here in the southern tier of New York, so they can get a little bit more snow, but in the grand scheme of things, we're just not expecting much here. One of the things we look at for lake effect potential is how is the lake effect off of the other lakes. So looking at Superior and Michigan on this northwesterly flow, not impressive. A couple of decent bands here in Lake Superior, and looks like it's starting to dissipate here on the western shores of Michigan. So even though we have some very cold air, we have open waters, but the waters are quite cold, first of all, and cold water just doesn't evaporate the way warmer water does. And temperature of the lake is 36. It feels like 40, 45. We could have a much better outlook on the snow bands. Add to that, we just don't have a lot of upper level support here. If you look, this is the upper level pattern. We want to see big troughs like this out west here. That trough again, boy, blizzard warnings in San Diego. Never expected to hear that. But that's the way our world's been going lately. But that's what you want. So here we have flat flow. And while it's certainly cold enough at the surface for some snow, there's just not a lot that's expected for the day. So most of you getting less than an inch of lake effect. Some of you in the snow belts south of 90, maybe the Edinburghs and the Corries of the world, Wattsburg, maybe even Waterford. You might get a couple of inches for the day, but I suspect that most of you will get an inch or less, kind of like the last storm system. Look towards Chicago here. You can see this is a developing warm front. Once the front goes by, we have a general high pressure ridge. And you can see the snow move across Michigan. And eventually to our neck of the woods early tomorrow morning. But it moves farther toward the east. And the flow, again, even though it's actually a little bit more west-northwest, our temperature should modify as that cold core moves off toward the east. And of course, we have the um, Winterfest going on, our Winterfest Carnival here in downtown Erie, Perry Square. They'll have several ice sculptures up, and temperatures today will be great. Certainly no melting today. But as we go through the weekend, yeah, the temperatures will modify. But when the sun comes out, uh, ice sculptures look so pretty when the sun's out. So tomorrow afternoon, and it goes on into Sunday, yeah, 38 and then up to 43 for your highs. Um, so be it. But those temperatures, it's not like the ice sculptures are going to just melt when the temperatures are less than 10 degrees above freezing. So they'll still have some good fun there. Some afternoon showers around on Monday, and you can see the Arctic air, as has been the case for most of the summer, bottled up in Canada, and not much Arctic hits for next week. A little colder Tuesday. Thursday will probably drop into the 30s, but we're not seeing much. Friday, this next Friday, first one in March, is looking more of a modified cold hit, so we may not be quite as cold for next Friday as we have been in the past, probably about 5 Fridays. So let's see who is chatting for today. Whoops. If I were on the right part. There we go. Okay. Cindy Lee, good to see you there. Hello to you. Michelle out there in Corey, good morning to you. Diane DeFalco, happy Friday. Yeah. Hey, Colleen Vorse, good to see you. And Jen, good morning. 26 out there at the Mercyhurst corridor, Jen Young. And Bob and Sue out in Jacksonville. A nice mild 63. Very nice. We'd love to have a little bit of that. Hey, Nancy, nice to see you. Hey, Dave, good morning to you. Dave Kelly, hello to you. Darlene Stelmack, good morning. Hey, and Jen, would love an impressive 92 on pool weather here. Well, we'll see. 92 is a long way off, but it definitely is pool weather if it does happen. Hey, Lori, 25 out there at the Borough. A few flakes. And, yep, Friday. And not a lot of snow out your way. I don't think you'll see more than an inch. I'm calling for 2, but I don't think you'll see more than an inch. Hey, Minneapolis, St. Paul Airport, Lisa Banka waiting for that flight to go off. And glad you're inside because temperature -6 out there. Yay. Hello, Phyllis. Got 27 out in her neck of the woods of the borough. Rick Hyde, good to see you. Good morning. Hey, Bill, 27. A little dusting of snow there in Waterford. Amy Renee on 24th Street, 24, State Street, 27 out there. And I don't know why you didn't, Lisa. I'm not sure what notification you were looking for. Oh, you mean a weather report, perhaps? I just realized you're in Minneapolis. Yeah, perhaps. Maybe he'll give one to you today, though I'm assuming you're flying back. Oh, you live there. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. My apologies. Let's see. Minneapolis, St. Paul. Okay, I did not know you lived there. Certainly a cold spot. And so you can see at temperatures, we're just not seeing a whole lot in the way of cold air Wednesday into Thursday, but the things are going to modify this weekend. So after a hit of some light snow and flurries, and maybe a few steadier bands today, things improve once again. All right, people, gonna fly here. Good to see you all. You take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weekend. Get out and enjoy. We'll catch you Monday.